Hello everyone and welcome to the Kukuli Bushcraft channel. Okay, so the Joker, Trampero, Trapper, I think you'd translate that as. Maybe Brisa might have something to say about that. But yeah, I uploaded a short about this knife when I got it. And normally I'll use a knife quite a lot before I do a review. But I had some questions from a viewer. And yeah, he quite liked the look of the knife, and I thought I'd give you a little bit more of an in-depth view before I do my actual review, which will be probably in 5 or 6 months time when I've put it to the test a little bit. Right, so let's start with the sheath. So retention, yeah, that's not falling out unless you're doing something very strange. So yeah, retention, good enough. Not 100% perfect. It did fall out when I really shook it, but certainly good enough. Double stitching, couple of little eyelets there, very nicely done. Nice thick welt, nice good quality leather. So you've got this dangler that comes off. People worry about these coming loose on your belt, which is understandable. But you can always glue these snaps. So you've got the lower carry. I mean, really, this being removable, to my mind, it's fairly pointless, because you can always put the knife on your belt like that and keep this in place. So I don't really get the point of that. Yeah, the Joker logo there. Right, so the knife. We've got walnut scales. So walnut is a good wood for knife scales. Walnut's very stable, so not much warping and you know, that kind of thing. So micarta, to my mind, micarta, my carta, however you want to pronounce it, is always a very practical option over wood. Wood looks a lot nicer. The blade, so we've got a Kephart style blade with a nice spare point, Scandi grind. The name of the designer there, Jose Sabater. Trampero S, BS9. BS9 is a group of Spanish bushcrafters, knife enthusiasts who design knives for various companies. Jose Sabater being one of them. So the blade is Sandvik. Oi, it's escaping me. It doesn't say on the blade 14C28N. And it does actually say on the blade, I think. Made in Spain. Sandvik 14C28N. There we have it. Right. So nice shape to the handle, really comfortable, a nice thickness. That feels really good in my hands. So size 10 gloves, so yeah, if plenty of room there if you've got bigger hands. Black liners, and of course a hole for a lanyard there. Brass pins. Yeah, so one knife I have used quite a bit, and to be honest, I think this is my favourite non-finished knife. Very, very similar. The Joker Nesmuk. So very, very similar. The same sheath. The same sheath, slightly different shape. The same stitching, the same dangler. Yeah. And pretty much the same knife. So this knife has been absolutely great. Really nice and slicey with that bit of a belly on it. It's the same steel. It's been holding its edge really nicely. Not too difficult to sharpen. I've had absolutely no rolls, no chips. I haven't been using this knife very much in work. It is mostly a bushcraft knife, which means it's been coming into contact with a lot less unnatural materials, mostly just wood and, you know, and food, less string, plastic and all of the nasty things that my work knives come into contact with. I will be taking this into work a little bit. I already have done it. It's cut a little bit of rope. It's not really done very much at all yet. At the moment I'm carrying this thing into work. This is my next proper review. But yeah, it seems like a really, really nice knife, and in general I really like Joker knives. Let's find a ferro rod. Yeah, nice sharp spine. Well, that's all I've got for you today, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and yeah, please give us a thumbs up, and I'll see you all again soon for another Kookily Bushcraft video. Bye for now.